Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. I'm going to show you how to change the valve cover gasket on a 1998 Honda Accord. And in addition to the valve cover gasket, we're going to also change out the little valve cover grommets and the spark plug tube seals. First, you want to pull out the spark plug wires and set those aside. Once you have the spark plug wires out of the way, you can take out the PCV. You can either take off the hose or pry out the PCV valve itself. That comes out easy, so we'll set that aside. And then this is another hose we want to pull out right here. With the spark plug wires and the hoses out of the way, we can go ahead and remove the valve cover bolts. There are 3 in the back and just these 2 up front. You want to make sure to take note that the longer bolts are the ones that go in the back, and just don't want to confuse those. So, okay, with all the bolts out of the way, the valve cover is ready to come off, and you may have to pry that a little bit from the ends. This one looks like it's starting to come off. Take off the old valve cover gasket. Looks like someone attempted to fix this with some silicone, which doesn't seal oil, so that didn't work too well. They probably tried to reuse this gasket. This is probably the cause of the leak, is a lot of this silicone material has just failed and coming off, and that's just not the right way. So we of course are going to replace this with a new gasket, but I've got to clean off all the old silicone material that's still on the engine. I'm going to go ahead and also change out these spark plug tube seals that the kit came with. A screwdriver works fine, but if you can get it up underneath the seal, they'll just pry out. To put the new ones back in, you just set them in place, and you may have to give them a few taps. I've got a socket that's the same diameter so that we can tap those in evenly. I'll get them all set up here first. It may not take the hammer and the socket, but you just want to make sure that those are seated completely. So once again, to get this is the last one I'm going to show you how to do it. So this valve cover grommet, I just sliced that to take off the old one. Okay, and then the middle piece drops down. And on the new grommet, you just pull that back, and the metal cap will slide up to the top. And then in order to pull this on, I was able to put this little tool in here, which is just like a little pick. You can use just about anything, but it seems to pry pretty well. And what I'm trying to do is kind of a circular motion. It helps if you hold the bolt in place. I'm holding it with a pair of vice grips, and then that allows you to kind of just spin this around as you pull and pry it, and that seems to work pretty well. So there's the new grommet in place, and these are all changed out and ready to go. So now we can put the valve cover back on, and we're going to put the new gasket in place first. Okay, now we've got the new gasket in place, and we can go ahead and put the valve cover back on. So as you're putting on that valve cover, you just want to make sure that you line up the tube seals that you replace, the spark plug tube seals, because they don't really cooperate too well. It almost looks like the seals are in upside down, but you just want to make sure that you can guide that rubber in to where you get a good seal on each of those tubes, and you don't pinch any of those within the metal. Then you can put your bolts back in, your valve cover bolts. And we want to tighten these down. Okay, we can put our PCV valve back in and reconnect this other hose over here. And we want to put our spark plug wires back in. And you're done. Thanks again for watching, and good luck.